to another episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe and I am your host for today. Today I want to do a video where I get to talk to you about my experience with Zara Fragrances, and then at the end of my video I will let you know which 5 were my favorites from the few that I did try out. Okay, so let's get started right now. On day 1 I tried out Manmo. Now this fragrance is, I think, in the teens as far as the cost. It is an everyday scent. It is an eau de toilette. This one did not last long at all. It was still a very decent, pleasant smell. The top notes start off fresh and citrusy with your mandarin, lemon, and pepper. Then in the middle we get a little spicy with the cinnamon, nutmeg, and cardamom. And in the base notes you get the woody and the oriental notes. So again, this is a very pleasant smell. Didn't last too long on me. Pretty decent for the money, especially since it's very affordable. On day 2 I wore Ton Indeterminee. So this one is an eau de toilette. It's one of the few that I was looking forward to just because I did take a look at the notes in advance. Very nice smelling perfume. Again, did not last too long, but still very nice smelling. This one opens up with pomelo and cinnamon. And then it goes into neroli in the middle, and then it dries down into a tobacco scent, which actually this became sort of a sweet, spicy and also smoky scent, but very pleasant while it lasted. It only lasted probably about 4 hours or so. I think it was pretty good actually, so it was about what I expected from it. So moving on to day 3. Day 3 I wore Wood Noire. So this one opens up with the dark woodsy notes, bergamot, lavender, and sage. This one was a very nice scent as well. This one's an eau de parfum which lasted longer. I would say about 6 to 8 hours for this one. This one definitely was a very good one. I did like it. I knew that I would like it just based on the notes and based on the fact that I smelled them on paper before I bought them. But I had a feeling I was gonna like it, and I was pleasantly surprised. Moving on to day 4, I wore Ombre Noble. Now, just as the name implies, this is an amber-based fragrance, still very masculine, and it is an eau de parfum. Same with this one. It was about 6 to 8 hours. It lasted throughout the whole day at work, and it was a fantastic fragrance. For the most part, this fragrance just features amber notes and oriental notes, so it was about the perfect combination for me because those are some of my favorite ingredients. Which is amber and most of what's featured in most oriental fragrances, and so I was definitely happy with this one, and it came out really nicely. On day 5 I wore Exclusive Oud. This is one of the fragrances I was looking forward to the most because I'm always intrigued by other people's ouds, especially when they are $20 for the whole bottle. This fragrance didn't disappoint. It was actually a nice, pleasant oud. It's not the strong oud, and it is a synthetic, so not much to say about that. It was very pleasant to wear. And if you're just getting into oud and you're sort of afraid to get into oud, this is actually a great gateway oud, if you want to call it gateway oud fragrance, to get in with, because this is not an overwhelming oud, but it's still very pleasant and very desirable. Wonderful fragrance, and it lasted about 6 to 8 hours as well. Definitely a good one. Definitely a good one to check out. On day 6, I wore Zara Knight pour Homme 1. This is also an eau de parfum. I would say this fragrance is a great date night or clubbing fragrance. The top notes are lemon and bergamot. The middle notes are pepper, nutmeg, and jasmine. And the base notes are vanilla and cedar. So it definitely sweetens up and gets woody, sweet, and spicy at the same time. Definitely a very nice fragrance, and again, less than $20 for the whole bottle. And it's lasted about 6 to 8 hours for the most part of the day. That's about all you need anyway. On day 7, I wore Zara Knight pour Homme 3. I actually skipped over 2 because when I smelled 2 in the store, I was not a fan of it. I wanted to be, but I wasn't. 3 was one that I was a fan of based on the fact that I smelled it in the store on paper, and I saw the notes in advance. Top notes start off with bergamot and cardamom. There is a definite middle note of lavender. At the dry down of it, we have cedar and amber. Again, a very nice date night fragrance, hence the name Night. It was less than 20 bucks. It is an eau de parfum. It lasted quite a bit, and definitely recommend it, especially if you're looking for an affordable fragrance, or if you're looking to start a collection of fragrances and you want some affordable ones that are still eau de parfum and are not clones. These are definitely great to go to. And on day 8, I did Zara Man Silver, which is an eau de toilette, and it is actually a really surprisingly good fragrance. I had actually very low expectations of this one. It is an eau de toilette, and just like the rest of the eau de toilettes, unfortunately they didn't last that long. However, because these are so inexpensive, you can afford to spray a little more on you if you want it to last a little longer. Top notes on this start just like the other Uomo, with lemon, lavender, and pepper. The middle notes are neroli and orange blossom, and then it dries down into a woody cedar and sandalwood. And I will say this one was a surprisingly good one for what it was. I had very low expectations of it, but it happened to be one of my favorites. So now we come down to the part where I get to tell you which 5 were my absolute favorites. So I'm gonna start off with the beginning. No particular order, by the way, so I'll let you know which 5. Number 1 on my list was Zara Man Silver. I was quite impressed. I had low expectations, and I didn't think it could smell that good for about $7.50. Yeah, because this was actually part of a set that cost about $15 with 2 of them in there. So this made it about $7.50 for the bottle. So for me, it was a no-brainer, well worth it, and definitely recommend this one for you. That's number 1. Number 2 for me was the Oud Exclusive, or Exclusive Oud, sorry. And that one was just wonderful. I really, really liked it. Number 3 on my list is going to be also the Wood Noire. I really, really enjoyed that. Number 4 is going to be the Ambre as well, and then number 5 is Zara Knight Homme number 3. I like that one, and those are my 5. I actually ended up just trying 8. I thought I did 9 fragrances, but I realized that I actually only did 8 because the 9th fragrance was the leather one, which I actually never got. That was the one that I bought. Remember, I don't know if you saw my previous video, but someone had gone into my bag and stolen that one, so I don't have that one anymore. But that would have been my 9th, and that probably would have been one of my favorites, but unfortunately didn't make it. So I only tried out 8 fragrances, and of the 8, the 5 that I gave you there were my 5 favorite. There are a ton of Zara fragrances, and they're always coming out. I definitely recommend you check out Zara fragrances if there's a Zara near you, and Zara is available worldwide. So I definitely recommend it. Let me know what your favorites were. Let me know if what I liked was similar to what you liked, and if you haven't smelled them before, let me know what you think after you go and check them out, and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the video. I've got tons more great things coming up ahead, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.